Should women be allowed to be cops? Ooh, we have ourselves a live one here today.
You know me.
Welcome to the brand new Jonathan Dierman Show, where we come out with new videos every week talking about controversial topics and current events. So if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you'll forever be one of the original subscribers. Also, make sure you stick around to the end of this video to hear the interesting fact of the week, which is pretty awesome. All right, well, today I want to answer one simple question. Should women be allowed to be cops? So on one side, some people say that women shouldn't be cops because it's just a fact that on average, men are physically stronger and faster than women. And that if a female cop encounters a violent male criminal, she could get overpowered and really hurt. While the other side says that it's extremely sexist to keep women from being cops just because of their gender, and that women can do anything that men can do. Well, my opinion on this topic is simple. Should women be allowed to be cops? Of course. Our country should absolutely allow women to become cops. However, I will say that while I support female cops, I do not support lowering the training standards and qualifications to make it easier for women to become cops. The Daily Mail reported in an article that fitness tests for police are to be made easier because they are too hard for women. At least one of the elements of the test they previously had to pass has now been axed. Another endurance test, the bleep test, where candidates run back and forth across a gymnasium within a specified time, is to be made slightly shorter and easier. At present, while 95% of men pass the test, the success rate for women is just 51%. And again, I disagree with that decision to lower the standards so that more women can get in. And here's why. Although the standards it takes to become a police officer may be made easier, the job description stays just as difficult. By lowering the standards, it enables people to become cops who are not necessarily going to be able to handle all the situations they run into. If 95% of men pass the test and only 51% of women pass it, so be it. Because the tests aren't there just for fun or even to build character. They are there to properly assess whether or not any given person will be able to handle the situations they'll be put in as police officers. And while some good people may be trying to help the ladies by making the tests a bit easier for them, it actually doesn't help them, since the criminals and dangerous situations they get put into will most certainly not be as courteous to them. So what ends up happening is that some women who may not be able to physically handle these dangerous situations get thrown into them anyways because of affirmative actions. And it's not just women. I also wouldn't support lowering the standards for out of shape or physically unable men. Now, if they wanted to restrict female cops from going into certain dangerous situations, hence making their job a little bit easier and more safe, then okay, I would understand making the testing standards easier. However, if you want female cops to be able to do all the same jobs that male cops do, which is the best option in my opinion, then the standards shouldn't be lowered, since the situations they get put in will still be every bit as intense whether or not the tests are made easier. So the bottom line is this: I'm all for allowing women to become cops, but I'm not all for lowering the testing standards. Now, of course, this is just my opinion, so let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think that I make a solid point, or do you think that I'm a heartless sexist? No matter what you think, I'd love to hear your opinion, and as always, I'll be responding to all the comments that come in on this video, so have at it. But before I let you go, I want to give you the interesting fact of the week, and here it is. So in May of 2016, Florida police officers celebrated as the oldest active police officer in America. Leo Thalassites turned 90. In an interview on his 90th birthday, he said, "4 guys still can't hold me down. No one can hold me down, understand?" I wouldn't want to mess with that guy. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my weekly videos. Also, make sure you check out the other videos on my channel, and I will see you at the next Jonathan Dierman Show. Woo, we got ourselves a live.